Okay, so we just talked about how Gigi's situation kind of shines a light on some of the bigger issues in the entertainment industry, especially in Hong Kong.
Yeah, her experience with TVB really underscores the power dynamics at play between artists and these media giants.
Yeah, for a long time, TVB has been like the dominant force
Oh, yeah,
in Hong Kong entertainment.
for sure.
They have the resources, the connections, the
Yeah.
platform to launch careers.
Right, and that makes them incredibly influential.
Right.
But it also creates a situation
Yeah.
where young artists, particularly,
Yeah.
might feel pressured to sign contracts early on,
Right.
even if those contracts don't necessarily serve their best interests.
Right. It's like the classic trade-off.
Yeah,
You get the exposure and the support,
right,
but potentially at the cost of creative control
right.
and fair compensation.
Exactly. And as artists grow in popularity and their market value increases,
Right.
these initial contracts can become points of contention.
Which is kind of what we're seeing play out with Gigi.
Exactly.
Her success in mainland China through shows like Star's Revival
Right.
significantly boosted her earning potential.
And it's not just about the money either.
Right.
Artists like Gigi, who are clearly driven and ambitious,
Right.
they want agency
Yeah.
over their creative output,
Yeah.
the projects they take on, the
Yeah.
image they present to the world.
So it's understandable that as Gigi's career progressed,
Yeah.
she and her team might have felt that that initial contract with PVB
Right.
no longer reflected her worth
Right.
or her creative aspirations.
That's a very common scenario.
Yeah.
And it often leads to these kinds of contract disputes.
Right.
This freezing tactic employed by TVB.
Right.
It's a way for them to exert leverage,
Yeah,
but it's a risky move.
it is.
It can damage an artist's momentum
Right, yeah.
and alienate fans.
It also sends a chilling message
Nice.
to other artists in the industry,
Yeah.
like a reminder of who holds the power
Right.
in these negotiations.
It's a conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah.
There needs to be greater transparency
Yeah.
and fairness in how young artists are treated and
Yeah.
how their contracts are structured.
And I think Gigi's experience
Yeah.
has inadvertently sparked that conversation.
Absolutely.
It's like her story is this catalyst for change,
Right.
forcing the industry to reevaluate its practices
Yeah.
and prioritize artist well-being.
That's the power of individual stories, right?
Yeah.
They illuminate systemic issues and
Wow.
they inspire collective action.
And what's interesting is that while all this is happening,
Yeah.
Gigi isn't just sitting back
All right.
and waiting for the industry to change.
She's taking control of her
Yeah.
own narrative.
Yeah, by developing her fashion design skills.
Exactly.
She's essentially saying, I'm not going to let this define me. I'm going to build something new and exciting on my own terms.
It's really impressive to see.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's not just a side project.
Right.
She's clearly invested
She is.
in this. Her enrollment at a Hong Kong Polytechnic University
Yeah.
isn't just about acquiring a degree.
Right.
It's about gaining the knowledge and the tools
Mm-hmm.
to turn her creative vision into reality.
Remember her passion for incorporating elements of Chinese opera costumes?
Oh, yeah.
It shows such a depth of thought
Right.
and a unique perspective
Yeah.
that goes beyond just following fashion trends.
It also connects back to her roots
It does.
and her cultural heritage.
It's a beautiful way to blend tradition with modern aesthetics.
It is. And don't forget her YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's become this platform for her to connect directly with fans,
Yes.
share her design journey, and control her own story.
It's a brilliant strategy in this digital age.
It is.
She's building this loyal following
Right.
that's based on genuine connection rather than just the hype
Right.
generated by a media giant like TVB.
And her YouTube channel is also a way for her to showcase
Yeah.
her multifaceted personality.
Right.
We see her not just as a cantopop star, but as a designer, an artist,
Yeah.
a young woman navigating this challenging situation
Right.
with grace and determination.
It's inspiring to see, wouldn't you say?
It is. It's a reminder that success isn't linear.
Yeah.
There will be setbacks and detours along the way.
And it's how you respond to those challenges that truly defines you.
Gigi could have easily retreated into the shadows, become bitter or disillusioned,
For sure.
but instead she chose to focus
Yeah.
on what she could control.
Mm-hmm.
Her creativity, her passion for fashion, and her connection with her fans.
And she's a role model not just for aspiring artists,
Right.
but for anyone facing adversity.
Yeah.
Her story teaches us the importance of resilience, adaptability,
Yeah.
and the power of pursuing your passions.
Even when the path ahead is uncertain.
There's this one moment I keep coming back to.
Tell me.
When Gigi was approached by reporters at the airport and just confidently declared, "I will be back."
Oh, wow.
It's a small gesture,
Yeah.
but it speaks volumes about her character.
It's a declaration of resilience, a refusal to be silenced, even amidst uncertainty.
Yeah.
She's holding on to her dreams and asserting her right to define her own future.
And that's the heart of this deep dive.
Yeah.
It's not just about contract disputes and industry gossip. It's about the courage to pursue your passions, to embrace change, and to find strength in adversity.
It's about recognizing that setbacks are inevitable.
Right.
But they don't have to define you.
Right. You can choose to use them as fuel for growth and reinvention.
It's about finding the silver lining in challenging situations and turning those challenges into opportunities for creative exploration. It's really inspiring to see how she's turned this potentially negative situation into this opportunity for growth and self-discovery. And it makes you wonder how many of us have untapped passions or hidden talents just waiting to be discovered.
That's the question we should all be asking ourselves.
Right.
What are we truly passionate about? What brings us joy and fulfillment? And how can we pursue those passions even when faced with challenges or setbacks?
It's a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful creations arise from imperfections. Gigi's journey into fashion design was sparked by a challenge in her music career.
Who knows what incredible things she'll create as she continues to explore this new path. And what incredible things each of us might create if we embrace the challenges in our own lives and use them as fuel for creative exploration.
I love that. Okay, so we've talked about the challenges Gigi is facing with TVB and her really inspiring foray into the world of fashion. But there's another aspect to her story that I think is really important to highlight. Her dedication to education.
Oh, absolutely. Despite all the pressures of her entertainment career and this very public contract dispute, Gigi has continued to prioritize her education.
And she's excelling at it, too.
She is.
Remember, she just earned the Hong Kong Outstanding Teens Award?
Yes, that's huge.
That's a huge accomplishment.
It is.
It's a testament to her well-roundedness.
Yeah.
And her commitment to personal growth.
Right.
She's not letting the ups and downs of her career derail her academic pursuits.
And what's even more impressive is that she was nominated for this award by her principal, who specifically highlighted her passion for singing from a young age.
Well, it brings us full circle, doesn't it?
It does.
We started this deep dive talking about Gigi's incredible rise to fame. And now we're seeing her recognized for her achievements as a student.
It's a beautiful reminder.
It is.
That success isn't an overnight phenomenon. It's built on years of dedication, practice, and a willingness to put yourself out there.
And it's not limited to one area of your life. Gigi's story shows us that you can be successful in multiple domains. As an artist, as a student, as a human being, navigating a complex world.
It's about finding balance, pursuing your passions, and staying true to yourself. Even when things get tough. It's about recognizing that success isn't just about achieving a certain level of fame or fortune. It's about living a life that is meaningful and fulfilling on your own terms.
And it's about inspiring others along the way.
Absolutely.
I think the message Gigi sends to her fans, many of whom are young people themselves, is so powerful.
It's incredible.
Here's this cantopop idol navigating this challenging situation in her professional life. And yet she's still prioritizing her education. Still striving for excellence in all areas of her life.
It's an incredible example to set.
It is. It's a reminder that you don't have to choose between your passions and your education. You can pursue both with dedication and achieve success on your own terms.
And that's a message that resonates far beyond the world of entertainment.
It's relevant to all of us, no matter what path we're on.
It's about embracing the journey, learning from our experiences, and striving to become the best versions of ourselves.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Gigi Yim's inspiring journey, I'm going to leave you with one final thought.
Okay.
It comes from Gigi herself during an interview.
Yeah.
Where she talked about her approach to creativity.
Oh, I think I remember this one.
Yeah.
She talked about how mistakes and unexpected detours can actually lead to the most interesting and innovative creation.
Exactly. She said something along the lines of, sometimes the most beautiful things arise from imperfections. It's in those moments where things don't go according to plan that we discover new possibilities and create something truly unique.
It's such a powerful insight.
It is.
And it speaks to the heart of what we've been discussing today.
It does. It's a reminder that we don't have to be afraid of making mistakes or veering off course. In fact, those detours might lead us to the most rewarding destinations.
And it's a reminder that even amidst challenges and setbacks, there's always an opportunity for growth, for learning, and for creative exploration.
Gigi's story is a testament to the power of resilience, adaptability, and the importance of pursuing your passions, even when the path ahead is uncertain.
It's a story that inspires us to embrace change, to find strength in adversity, and to never stop pursuing our dreams.
So as you go about your day, think about those moments in your own life where things haven't gone according to plan. How can you reframe those experiences? How can you use them as fuel for growth, innovation, and self-discovery?
Perhaps, like Gigi, you'll find that your greatest strengths and most unique creations lie hidden within those very imperfections.
And who knows, maybe those imperfections will lead you to a path you never expected, but one that ultimately brings you joy, fulfillment, and sense of purpose.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final thought. Remember Gigi. Remember her determination, her creativity, and her unwavering belief in herself.
And remember that no matter what challenges you face, you always have a choice in how you respond. You can choose to be defined by your setbacks. Or you can choose to rise above them and create a brighter future for yourself.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. It's been a fascinating exploration of resilience, creativity, and the power of pursuing your passions, even when the path ahead is uncertain.
We hope you've enjoyed it.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive into a topic that matters.
Until then, stay curious, stay engaged, and never stop exploring the world around you.
Goodbye for now.